time to say goodbye to the investigation and do the trial.
Yeah, part 1 at least.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of trial.
There's gonna be a lot of trial, there's gonna be a lot of investigation. Fortunately, we know what we signed up for because that's just literally the game.
That's true.
Actually, that's just how it is.
December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. We got like 15 minutes before trial, probably. I imagine it's on the hour, right?
Probably. Unless they're real assholes about it and it's like, like 9:52 is the start time. It's why?
Why would you do this? That's like something out of a fucking Kafka novel.
Yeah.
The trial is at 9:52. If you're not there immediately on time, you'll be charged guilty.
Yeah, you'll be held in contempt of court, charged guilty, and summarily executed or something.
If you are early
like that.
or if you are late.
Gotta get there exactly on the dot. Exactly.
Karma?
Nah. Karma's a bitch. That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is.
So he's the worst prosecutor. Because all prosecutors are bad.
Very funny, right? He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god!
What does a god need with a starship?
What?
Not a single case? Come on, Edgeworth, get up to date on your pop culture references.
I will do no such thing. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know. Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
I think I can safely show him evidence without him doing anything untoward towards me.
Oh, you do you? Well, whenever you try that, let me know how it goes.
Yeah, I will. I'll come back to you immediately and tell you how it went and how fine it was.
How it just went perfectly all right.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
It's contested a little bit of lore, even in the games themselves. Like in the beginning, they're like, oh yeah, Edgeworth totally forges evidence, and later they're like, no, he never forged evidence. And I'm like, pick a lane, game. It's all right if he forged evidence at some point. He's grown. Come on. He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Do the math.
Doing the math.
Yeah, Phoenix just like eyes to the heavens, just equations going by.
Just counting on his fingers.
Yeah, that thing where like for some reason the like equation for the volume of a cone floats by. You know.
He's doing the Sherlock.
The Mind Palace thing.
The fucking Liberty Bell March plays.
Oh, what a surreal scene that was.
Such a strange show. What a strange show Sherlock was.
Yeah, there were like that scene in particular, I think really threw it into perspective for me how surreal that show was sometimes. Because other times it was just like, oh no, that's kind of like, we're seeing the thought processes. And that part was just so like, just absolute stream of consciousness ridiculous that I was like,
what is going on here?
Just had to pause for a second and be like, what? Hang on, let me reframe. Anyway.
So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
Was he your daddy?
Never say that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Oh, Maya.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years!
Man, he must be ancient.
I told you he was a god. He's immortal, right? I wasn't kidding. He's as ruthless as me times 20. Get
thought
ready
you
for
said
lightning
10.
bolts to be thrown at your head.
We're throwing a lot of numbers at the wall here, Edgeworth. I need you to keep them straight.
I refuse to do anything straight.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I cannot stress enough to you how much he is not a mortal, right? He is a god. I am not kidding.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me.
Is Mia a god now? She is a ghost, like...
She is literally a kami. Speaking of Mia, Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Huh? Ghost powers?
Supernatural powers?
Oh,
Huh?
I can't. Sorry. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
Mia just said for this one, nah.
Yeah, Mia's just like having drinks with people in heaven or some shit. Just
I don't help prosecutors.
He's like, this guy, listen, we're gonna, later on, right, you're gonna find out why I won't help him. He called me a bimbo once.
Mia's like, I'm not homophobic, but I don't help prosecutors.
I want to be clear about how much this is about him being a prosecutor.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry.
Thanks for being sensitive, Nick.
I'll try my best.
I hope so.
I'm going to be meditating, trying to reach into the land of the death.
Come on,
I'll
Phoenix.
start up a little seance circle. I'll get some candles and incense going.
The whole time during the trial, Maya's just off in the corner, like, doing a ritual. Everyone's like, is she okay?
Gumshoe's like, hey, pal, I'm trying to roll out my map here.
Can you move your candles, please?
Oh, sorry, Gumshoe. Yeah.
I can't wait for us to get another Gumshoe map. He's really good at those maps.
He is. He's got the best crayons in the business.
Oh, yeah.
I hope so. Aha.
What are you whispering about?
Ghosts.
That seems about right for you, yes.
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing actually. No, there's nothing at all. Well, it's time.
Edgeworth is, by the way, that character who exists in a world that, like, canonically has magic in it, who just refuses to believe in the magic. Like,
Yeah,
that
he's
is
a Kaiba.
him through the entire series. Yeah,
He's a
that's him.
Kaiba.
Oh, yeah.
He's 100% a Kaiba.
Later on, he gets, like, access to some of the magical stuff as well in Game 3, and he still is like, no, fake. Like,
That's literally
I'll use
like
it, but it's not real. Like,
that's literally what happens with Kaiba too. It's like I think this is in the 4th season, which isn't in the manga. It's a anime original that they use to fill space between, getting the next manga arc. But the fourth season of Yu-Gi-Oh, Kaiba has a moment where he's literally being attacked by Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like real Yu-Gi-Oh cards that have been made real. And he's like, these are pretty good holograms.
It's prime character design, honestly. The character that's just surrounded by the supernatural and it's just full-on denial, wall of absolute invulnerable ignorance and refusal.
Yeah, and then also, but also still kicks its ass anyways.
Yeah, and then it's just like not at all reprimanded for that either. It's just like, yeah, it doesn't even matter that they don't believe in it. They'll get by. It's fine.
I remember I think I saw this on Tumblr. Like somebody had an idea for like a story where there's like a ghost hunting crew, but ghosts only like appearing to people who don't believe in them. So they have like one non-believer who they have like go into places. And the non-believer just was like, nothing's going on here, but like they've triggered all the ghosts to like activate.
You gotta get them to walk through first so that they can, yeah. I think I've seen the reverse of that too, where it's like the ghost hunting show goes in, but they keep a non-believer in the car so that it never gets too intense.
Yeah, because
they bring the non-believer in, and then it's just everything stops, and they're just like,
stops.
What, man? Why'd you call me? What? Like, now you're good now. You can go back out to the car. What the fuck is this gig? And, like, that's the whole thing.
Very, very good stuff. I like playing with genre like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's time.
It's so good.
Let's head in.
Yeah. Yes, can we please stop talking about ghosts and get to the part where I don't get charged with murder?
Yeah, here it is, 10 a.m. on the dot.
Hey!
December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court.
So they're not assholes. Although technically 10 a.m. is no less of like a specific time than 9:52. I've heard that pointed out at some points. Like, just seems
true.
like it because it's a nice round number.
Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. This is supposed to go the other way around.
He's not going to say anything.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. I don't get it. He's just like an old German guy.
Look at him, Phoenix.
Very well. Your opening
I'm
statement,
scared.
please.
Look at him. I'm just fucking scared. That's a vampire, man, Phoenix.
This man just fell out of the 1800s.
Yes, right into here and is unintimidated, apparently. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Do you have that? Do you really have? Look, we've had a lot of weird trials lately. Do you really have that this time?
Von Karma just stares at him. Vein pulsing in his forehead.
The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
Well, the Von would imply that, yes.
It does, actually, Maya, yes. Historically speaking.
Von means from, and that means that you are from the land of which you own.
Which apparently he's from Karma?
He owns Karma.
That is probably a place somewhere. Is there a Karma, Germany? I don't know. I
I don't know.
So.
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Should be easy.
Should be fine.
Hey, pal, come on.
It's just a friendly gummy. Describes the incident. Now!
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Let me roll it out real quick.
Gumshoe map! Gumshoe map! It's time for a gumshoe map.
It's time for the map theme.
Yep. Wow, Gumshoe, you really phoned it in on the lake this time.
Look,
color.
it's a big lake.
That's all right. I won't get too judgy. Phoenix is like, hey, I'm just saying it's not your best work, okay?
The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then, the boat started to move.
Very quickly.
It went towards the boat rental shop and then fused with another boat.
Whoa, that's insane.
Added to the court record.
Just roll up the giant map. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now.
We roll up the giant map and we put it in our pocket.
Yep. Fold up space-time. Here we go.
Well, wait. Mr. Von Karma.
Yes?
Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
No. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You must slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Oh yeah, of course. That's quite right. That makes sense. Perfect logic there.
Perfect, yes.
No, he's not.
What the absolute fuck, Your Honor?
Literally, how is Von Karma allowed to exist?
Listen, the judge has no willpower when it comes to the prosecution. That is well established. Like,
if only we could get the other judge on here. the only other judge that exists.
No, I hate him more. I actually like the main judge. Like, he's dumb, but the other judge is just, I don't like him. I just don't. We'll get to game 3 and then I can be validated on that. Okay?
That's fair.
Like,
yeah. Legitimately weird that this judge is still around in Apollo Justice.
He's the real immortal, let's be honest.
That's exactly. All right, arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's when we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now.
Sure.
Holy shit.
At least he's not like some of the times where they're just like, don't even do cross-examination.
Yeah, it's like, we don't need a cross-examination. At least Von Karman's like, yep, do the cross-examination.
I know you're going to do it.
Just do it. Get it over with. I think later he does pull a little bit of that. There's no reason for a cross-examination thing. Just not right off the bat.
Yeah.
That's not, not immediately. He'll get there.
I think at this point, he wants us to fall into a trap, so let's be careful here.
He always wants us to fall into a trap.
All right, let's press on everything.
Yeah.
Let's be careful. Let's press on everything.
Gotta be real cautious. Okay.
You received a call from a man? What is a man?
Well, that's a complicated question, pal.
Look, pal, I don't have time to explain gender roles in society. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there? She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? There we go.
Every time I hear it,
Objection.
for the first time after a while, she's like, Objection. It's like, oh
so
my god.
That's literally the funniest thing they could have put in the game.
By the way, audience, this is why it doesn't matter who you have, like, voicing Von Karma. Me or Iain, neither of us can do that shit. Like, we
Yeah, I mean, I could be like, that woman and the man who called. It doesn't quite work, I don't think.
It doesn't. By the way, how's the German accent playing? Should I abandon it? Should I keep it?
I think it's working. I think it's working.
I never know.
You're keeping it like light. I think that's the right way to play it.
Yeah, that's good.
Because like some people would go like, oh, that man is that woman.
That woman and the man who called in the report.
That would be too much.
No, yeah.
But yeah.
That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Yeah, I'm like wondering like about the other guy, the man. Like what was the deal there? I'm trying to establish anything about the witnesses.
No, that's not allowed.
Different people, or maybe Phoenix is actually just dumb. I don't know.
Maybe he's. We always assume, I think, more intelligence than Phoenix has to offer. There were 2 witnesses. The testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
What happens next, detective?
Going to the heart of the heartland. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is get there quick, as opposed to every other month where we get there as slow as possible.
We saunter every other month.
The police literally do. I remember one time I had stuff stolen, and I was like, well, I guess I should report it to the police. And they just never did anything. They didn't look at all. They just like, okay, cool.
Okay, bye. Objection. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Is it a secret that you have a motto?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Fool. I look forward to your next year's salary review.
I wonder if he'll be there to give that.
I wonder.
So much to look forward to these days.
This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue.
You know, considering how much Gumshoe and Edgeworth are like get along and are friends. It's weird that Edgeworth penalizes his salary so much.
Well, that's the thing is, like, they have a very weird relationship in which, like, well, Gumshoe fucking adores Edgeworth. Mm-hmm. And on the other side of it, Edgeworth kind of appreciates Gumshoe, but also thinks that he's an idiot. So.
Yes, sir. And that's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
Objection! Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion.
I mean, that's like kind of fair, but like, you could also, this is like a character witness kind of thing. I don't know.
No,
I can see it either way.
No. How many years have you been on the force? Damn, that snap. I love him just like that.
He's got
breaks
metal.
The fucking sound barrier.
He's got metal in his fingers.
Dude, did I ever notice that Von Karma has his ears pierced? I don't think I did.
Wait, holy shit.
Check that out.
I wonder if
a little earring.
He's got a little earring there. He's got a little stud.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know how to process that.
Alt-core like, karma.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir. Man, he's got a share of objections.
I have so many objections. A limitless supply.
Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Very deep. Very much a relationship.
Very much. Objection! Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings or your relationships. Deep, trusting, poppycock.
Ha, you said cock.
No. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Or the attorney.
Or the judge.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue. Now.
Body found in the lake.
In the lake? Wow.
Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart. And you're to blame. Sorry, you're not.
Wait, hang on, no. That's wrong.
That's wrong. Sorry, I was
That's the lyrics I was learning for karaoke night. Sorry.
I'm like on the stand and I probably shouldn't.
Probably
Fatally.
shouldn't do that.
It was fatal though.
Judge, here's a bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Hey, can we learn something about this bullet?
I wonder if we can.
So we had to rush Edgeworth. Well, why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon. A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right? So sorry, Your Honor. Murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Ack. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
Is that a laugh?
Yeah, I don't know. It's more like a...
Because I feel like we've heard Edgeworth laugh, and we've heard him tisk. He's done both.
Yeah.
Maybe Von Karma doesn't laugh. Maybe he just tisks.
Possibly.
Goes to a comedy show. Tisk, 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 tisk. That was a good one.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There are clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
Oh, shit.
What happened? What? Order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence.
Fucking right, it's accepted into evidence. Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder, and the bullet found in the body.
This is why he wanted us to do the cross-examination, so he could reveal the evidence.
Dramatically, yeah. Detective?
Yes, sir.
Was the bullets found in the body fired from this pistol?
I wonder how we would know that. Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Oh, I wonder what those are.
Hey, Nick? What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Thanks, Maya. Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Hey, she's been on a mountain for like 10 years or something.
No excuse. Everyone should know what ballistic markings are.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
just stay down. Stay down.
Okay. And Maya just sinks down below at the desk like, no. Hide.
Gets the Game Boy out.
Very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Huh? Me?
You.
I don't feel like doing this.
The judge is like, I don't know what they are either. Help.
Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. We said it!
We said it.
The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Alright, there's your copy pasta. If I don't see every single goddamn one of you commenting this exact copy pasta in the comments of this video.
Manfred von Karma is going to come after you.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I didn't have an end to that bit, so I'm glad you finished it for me.
I've got von Karma on speed dial. I'll just send him right over to their houses. So if you don't want to see von Karma at your front door, which nobody wants that, better do it, guys. You've been warned. Indeed, you have been warned. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol.
That's crazy, dog.
That's crazy indeed. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Phoenix just,
He had the leaning on the desk casual posture, just like,
Yeah, I don't know about that.
unbothered in my own lane.
Thriving.
Yep.
Order. This is bad.
Is Phoenix ever thriving? I hope he's thriving.
I think he's thriving in between cases.
That is possible.
This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. That's true. I think that's the idea.
Well, Judge. It does make it look like Edgeworth did it, yes.
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. In fact, why don't I? Guilty.
Do it! Fucking do it.
Actually, with not guilty, it's pow pow. With guilty, it's pow 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 pow, because each letter gets a pow.
Oh yeah, you're right, it is. You're right, it is.
However,
I like the idea of the judge hits the gavel every time. Oh, no. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well.
Yeah, you did say decisive witness, so we're going to have the witness speak.
Don't worry. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge!
Yeah?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now.
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway?
The judge has a spine with the rough consistency of wilted celery, so I'd say von Karma.
He has gelatin for a spine.
Gelatin for bones, yes.
He's got glass bones and paper skin.
Yes.
every day he breaks his legs, and every morning he breaks his arms. Or whatever the fucking SpongeBob thing is. Play it! Alright, December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. In the video, we probably played the whole video there. Unless I decided it would be funnier to not play it.
Though? That would be even better, though. It's just like, play it. Pause. Okay, anyway. Like, nothing happens.
I might. I just might.
Then you could play it in the middle of something that I'm saying.
I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms. At night, I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep.
You just like at any point, but
Edgeworth, what's going on here? This dude is not following proper procedure.
Edgeworth, what the fuck?
Oh, and also your fingerprints were on the murder weapon.
That too.
You got a case of the gumshoe eyebrows over there.
I can't actually do the whole thing. He has very good control over his eyebrows. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I did. He literally pointed it out.
I'm working on it, but I just can't quite master the trick of it.
And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. Somebody was holding a gun.
Probably.
That's about it. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. Doesn't make that clear at all.
Gun? What if it was like a water gun or like a banana?
It literally could be a banana.
It could be a banana. We can't tell. That's fucking nothing. He could just be like holding his hands, like those could be the palms of his hands, just kind of like outstretched, like he's like, you know, if that was his elbows or something, like where like the bottom of the gun's supposed to. I don't know.
It's a dildo. He's holding the balls of the dildo.
Yeah. We don't fucking know. True, that could well be a dildo. However,
was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
Which is why I know it's not a dildo. But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
Well, maybe you should learn.
I thought that was what we were trying to do here.
You don't know?
Did I miss something?
Weren't you right there?
You would think that would help, but no, it did not. I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya.
Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh shit, I've been playing DS again instead. I totally forgot that I was gonna do the seance thing.
Yeah, you know, my entire career like relies on being able to summon a ghost at a whim. So I really would appreciate if you got on that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's no good.
Ugh.
I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick?
Well, I didn't say that.
I said it. If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
Yeah, you're useless.
No, you can't.
No, I need you here.
Look at her. You can't say that.
No, of course not. I need you here. You're the only one who can shout things.
That is true.
And get us to explain what ballistics is.
Yeah, someone needs to ask the questions, Maya. Someone needs to be cute and innocent.
Someone needs to represent the audience.
Yeah.
I can see you're always trying to help out. Like when you asked about ballistics.
Yeah.
Or step ladders.
Yeah.
Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? Maybe we didn't need to add this on, Phoenix.
Right. Think about what you just said. Edgeworth in the corner like, oh my god.
Right, I'm not good at this either, but come on.
But I'm better than that. Why do I like this man again?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better.
I do. I'm your legal guardian.
But you're not good at it, so I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Everyone has their off days. You've literally done it before.
I mean... No, that's you, actually. I just assumed that she was about to get teary and sad, because she did get teary and sad.
I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. You could ask Edgeworth over there about that. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Like right now.
Really?
Whoa, right. Let's not, don't jinx this case any more than it already is.
You believe that shit?
I don't play with it. I don't believe in it. I also don't test it, all right?
That's like legitimately the best way to live.
Yeah, seriously, it's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. I wouldn't want to hurt his heart.
No. Phoenix would never want to hurt Edgeworth's heart.
It's his after all.
Yeah.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
I don't care a lot about like too many fictional ships. This is one that I do. This is one of the ones that I'm just like adamant on.
Yeah, I mean it's almost canon. Like, you know.
Yeah. Yes. Will Miss Lotterheart takes a stand?
No.
Take the stand! Lotterheart, you are a research student at a university.
At a university. I love a university. That's my favorite university.
It's the best university. A+ university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Alright, I'll take my subjective view of reality and just push it out the window.
Good. That's where it belongs.
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Oh. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please.
That finger waggle.
Alright, lizard lady time.
Lizard lady time.
Witnesses account. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. The best holiday because it's the Christian one. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. And when I looked out that window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. And there wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
She looks really happy about that.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident.
I could have said that.
No, I say it. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder.
It does look like that, doesn't it?
It could be something else, though.
Oh, sorry. Tisk tisk. I forgot our canon.
Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. Stop talking about rhubarb.
Why are they so obsessed with rhubarb in this country? As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boats with the victim must have been the one who shot him. That text moved very slowly. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
You're pretty cold, dog.
He is pretty cold.
Order. I will have order.
Well, Judge.
I love this little
Look at that
smile.
creepy fucking smile. Yeah. Well, Judge. Well.
The evidence is decisive. I'm deciding. Guilty. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
Your Honor, what the fuck? A cross-examination.
Oh, we literally got to it already.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be?
Have you looked at the photo?
I will not look at it. This photo is worth 1,000 words. And they all read guilty.
Actually, most of them read fog.
You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony?
You fucking know I have.
Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. I'm casting a spell, and then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Well, I'm casting a counterspell because I know to stay away from bad magic.
I use cancel. Stack fizzle.
Nick? Contempt.
Contempt of court, you know? I'm putting that in quotation marks so that you learn about it.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking about it. But I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
Nah. No, there was. I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right. Let's take him on.
Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this.
Uh-oh.
I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well.
Stop smiling. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Because I'm all on his side right now. Fuck you, Phoenix.
Too scared to be anywhere else than on his side.
Hold it.
Alrighty.
Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. That was the day our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was born, yeah.
Objection! Actually, it was a pagan holiday that got wrapped up by the Christian mythology. And I know you want to find contradictions, but really...
That's actually really funny to me because he's a German, and that just like brings to mind like the like Nazi occult shit where they tried to revive pagan holidays and stuff.
Listen.
I'm not saying he's a Nazi.
Technically, it's Saturnalia.
I'm not saying he's a Nazi.
I mean, look at this man.
He's straight from Castle Wolfenstein. He is straight from Castle Wolfenstein.
He is.
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Look, I'm asking questions, not trying to find contradictions here. Come on.
You're not allowed to do that.
Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. You know, the research that I do at my research university, the research that I do.
I think she was doing research for her research at her research university, Nick.
What research? This all sounds suspicious.
Yeah, she did say research a lot.
Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
Objection! No, she cannot. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case?
I don't know, man.
Phoenix is like, shot in the dark, I don't know. The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning.
Well, I object to your objection.
I play cancel. Objection sustained.
Oh, shit. Wait,
That's right,
now.
I do play magic.
I'm the one who says that.
Then say it already.
Objection sustained. See, I say it. I'm the one who says it.
Good boy.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Hold it! So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
Objection! She said that already.
Okay. I want her to say it again.
I asked you to find contradictions. Not leisurely chat with a witness.
Irk.
Well, Karma's just here to yell at Phoenix. He will take any opportunity to do it.
Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Literally no. What the fuck are you talking about? Uh-oh. Press further.
Jesus Christ. Phoenix.
Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course.
Objection! The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something.
He's jumped in quick every time, Phoenix, but, fair point. Like, again, he just wants to shout at you, I'm pretty sure.
Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
Objection! You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you.
The feeling's mutual.
He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
What fucking end do you think?
I wonder what possible reason there could be for him to make me not want to talk to the witness. Is it possible that she's the worst witness in human history?
Is it possible that she's the worst? It is possible. I would love to see like a March Madness tournament of worst witness in Phoenix Wright. It would be a nail biter. Like
Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be, which isn't very sure at all, but sure. That sounds
Why
pretty
can't
sure.
country gals be sure?
Because they make do. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? That almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Objection! Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained!
Yeah, of course. Oh, great. Enough!
Yeah.
I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor...
You'll keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I'll have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
Whoa, spooky!
Why are you
that
in
happens.
contempt of court? Because,
Because I said
reasons.
so. I make the rules. Obviously. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Also a rule. Understood?
Uh-huh.
Nick? Lotta's testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean.
Like the
But-
lake she says she scanned.
If I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe
I
we've
don't know.
covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Okay, that will. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Hold it, who yelled?
Who was that?
It was me.
Maya. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? You know you don't have to yell to use the bathroom, right? This is a courtroom, not a school.
I'll yell when I want to!
And no, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It sucks. It's awful. It's terrible. The worst testimony I've ever fucking heard.
Well, now you're just being mean.
It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth, because the fog. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta.
What's the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal.
It's 'cause
All
you
I'm
suck.
doing is lying on the stand.
All
That
I'm doing
ain't
is
a
having fun testifying, because it seems like fun.
I saw him. I swears it. I saw Edgeworth.
Objection! Enough. Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No!
Wait!
I think it's Maya. Yeah.
I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
No. Ha! I can laugh. What's the difference?
Well, I'm a lawyer, and she's not.
All I see is the defense. One entity. One sucky entity. All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
No, you're supposed to say right.
Right.
No, you oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me You know, you're totally right. Rule of 3 is I am supposed to say right. No. Fuck you.
My name is actually Phoenix Wrong because you're fucking wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Get fucked, idiot. Order. Order.
Wow, that was a really cool song the judge just sang about order. I like that song. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for vile claims.
It's also the song that they sing when they're fighting against the Chaos Wastes in the Warhammer Fantasy.
I would love that, actually. Just see a bunch of Sigma Rights just stomping across. Order. Here we go. Judge, sustain my objection. And stop talking about Warhammer.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I'm actually gonna be a fucking judge for once. I cannot.
Holy shit! What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
Fuck you!
I'm actually going to pay attention for once. So the defense does have a right.
This changes things. Shit!
They're going to cross-examine her again, and you're going to like it.
But he is in contempt of court!
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Again.
I'm not scared. I've been to prison. I've done my time. I'm legit.
She's an OG, yo.
Maya's not fucking around.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
You know, when Mia interrupts the entire courtroom, everyone is fine with it. When Maya does it, she gets put in jail.
Yeah, my boobs aren't big enough for them to be okay with it yet.
Maya. Maya.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
Badger.
Phoenix once again putting the pet badger underneath the desk. It's like, shit!
Damn it.
Edgeworth doesn't tolerate it, but I thought maybe he would.
The badger is my most important tool as an attorney.
I've never allowed to take it out of the cage. God damn it. I'm sorry, Mr. Badger.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Gavel noises.
Gavel noises. Excited gavel noises.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it?
That's the whole fucking thing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Why don't we do a little press-a-do?
Yeah, let's see what happens if we press-a-do.
Well, what about the other man?
Objection! You can't expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright.
I mean, I've done it before.
But you shouldn't expect to be able to. I believe you claim there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it! If you can.
Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty
for
the first time.
Wow.
Damn, that's it?
Okay, I guess we gotta present something.
This is the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I guess no more pressing or Edgeworth is guilty.
Something to
probably the photo because there's fog everywhere.
Yeah, like how the fuck are you seeing anything in this?
Yeah.
This is the stupidest witness like testimony ever.
I know. And she has such competition for it as well. This is why we need a fucking tier list, honestly.
Gotcha. I'll say again, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? You got a cha over there? You got a char?
No, I got you. No. What? No, look at that.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph. And it begins.
The photo I took, the one I took with the camera that I took there.
For your research that you were researching?
For my research that I'm researching?
Research
at my research university?
The
very same.
Phoenix just pauses to wait till she's done. Yes, that one. Jesus Christ. Okay.
The poison for Cusco?
Yeah, the photo I took on the lake with the camera that I used to take the photo of Miles Edgeworth. The photo that.
There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible, unlike everything else in it.
Yep.
The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Huh?
That face, just like the
fucking cum face.
No, I don't want to think about that. No, Iain, no.
Mr. Wright has a point. It is a cum
Objection!
face.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please, all the witnesses in this country are idiots. Edgeworth told me about that, but I didn't believe him.
God, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I coached the witness. They just didn't listen to my coaching.
I told you, Von Karma, they are all idiots. Every single one of them. Except the one from the last case, but she was mean to me, so... She was very smart, and an asshole.
I coached the witness as best I could. She's just very dumb.
I really tried. She has one brain cell, and she doesn't use it for this sort of thing. I don't know what she uses it for.
Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could, and I did it, and I did it, and I did it.
No, I didn't.
I saw it.
But I didn't. But I did, but no, I didn't.
Then, please testify to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. Hooray!
Yay!
I finally found a hole in Mr. Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
How Edgeworth was seen.
You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. I fucking hate grits. Grits are nasty. I may be a fake southerner for saying this.
Yeah,
but.
I mean, like I've had grits once. I kind of liked them. I think that there's other grains I prefer.
Yeah, you know, it's the tech. I like an oatmeal, but the texture of grits just ain't for me.
It ain't for you.
Ain't for me. I
hope that nobody kills you for saying that, being the southerner that you are.
By the way, you could tell I'm a southerner because that was AIN''T FER, not O, FER, and then me, M-E.
Yep. Ain't for me.
Could also be an IR for like a fur, like.
Yeah.
Like a fir tree. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back into the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. That's one a northerner wouldn't do, right? Binoculars.
That's true. I would not do that right now. I'm also thinking about how I say "ain't" as a Westerner, right? Like, and I don't. I think usually if I do say it, I just don't use the T. Like most things in the west of the Rockies accent. The accent is basically just move your mouth as little as possible.
That's just what happens in the mountains.
It's just what you do.
The Appalachians are like that too.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know what the mountains do that they just don't like letters, but they don't like it when we use letters.
It's because of the thin air. You don't want to use much oxygen.
Yeah, no, that's how we keep our stamina.
When I heard that noise out on the lake,
if I say "ain't," it's gonna be like that ain't it. That
ain't it. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked at my binoculars. See, no problem. You used binoculars. No, binoculars. Very well.
Binoculars? Binoculars!
You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Binoculars.
This one better be good.
How Edgeworth was seen.
You're right.
Yeah, alright.
There we go.
Alright.
Alright, game.
Alright, game.
So, how could you see Mr. Edgeworth? Now just hold all your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. I'll let that one sit for a bit.
Yeah. Hang on.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit, Judge! With the
I'm gonna hold you in contempt of court.
Yo, Judge!
Hold you in contempt of defense attorneys.
Meanwhile, Phoenix is over there like,
nobody loves me.
Then it's a good thing that I'm not looking for a girl then.
He'll find all the guys he wants.
Yeah.
Hold it. Your camera? Do we have to explain to the judge what a camera is again? Yeah, it's got an automatic.
Objection! The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
I mean, it has to do with the picture that was taken, but...
Listen, you were the ones that was like, oh, she saw him. That wasn't the picture that saw... This is your doing.
That is true. Objections sustained. Arg. He's not letting her answer any of my questions.
Nope.
Brought my binoculars. Binoculars? Binoculars!
We're going to be here all day if we debate how she pronounces things.
Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. What about it? Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that?
Thank you, amateur astronomer Phoenix.
I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that honestly, really to take pictures of a meteor shower?
That is some pretty lay knowledge, just, telescopes versus binoculars. The camera is irrelevant to this case.
Well, that's not true. It may be irrelevant to this.
That's just not true.
It may be irrelevant to this little piece of text here, but it is not irrelevant to the case.
No, it's irrelevant. Because I said
you can't say that for certain.
I can.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. I'm about to make another rule. This is Calvin bullshit in here. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. It's von karma ball. I should have said that first.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yes. Duh.
Even though I suck, we can all agree that Calvin and Hobbes is amazing.
That's true. We could all agree.
Yeah.
This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. I say, like a liar.
Like a liar.
Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya.
Oh, do you?
Camera set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. The camera set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
This one is so
Tomater.
Yeah, go ahead. I just
Miss Hart. What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, Hart.
Objection! Mr. Wright. I will not have you badgering my witness because of our challenged intellect. I was gonna improv something like that. I was more gonna say I won't have you badgering her about her brain cell not being present anywhere.
Now wait just a dang darn minute. I'm allowed to make fun of my own intelligence, but if you yanks start making fun of it, I'm gonna get real upset.
You look real upset already. It's not very threatening. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeverse.
Oh,
Since for a year now.
You've done it now. The South's gonna do it again. Grr.
No unnecessary comments or growling, please. No. Okay, so when we get back to the bit about like where the camera was, shoot, just. It's one of those things that I'm like, how did Phoenix not bring that up just like instantaneously when they were first talking about it? But anyway.
If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Binoculars make it easier to see things, so clearly.
Binoculars pierce fog.
Even binoculars can't see through fog. It's
they can't? Shit.
fog. But you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah.
Enough! There is no room for doubt in our testimony.
Oh, I'm doubting. She sounds pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do.
Okay, does that mean that was the end of that little...
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So the camera thing was the important bit. Okay, the camera's set up to take pictures of the meteor shower. Now... Was it though? Like,
was
it's facing the lake. Like,
that's the thing. It's
see the picture that it took. Like,
it actually
there's no sky in that.
The thing about it is that this is actually incredibly important to the case, and it is the key to the breaking the case wide open, just like he said.
It is.
He was not
but
actually
also,
overstating.
It is the stupidest thing just to say it's like, yes, I set up the camera to take pictures of a meteor shower. What was the camera pointed at? Anything but the sky, apparently. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just incredibly silly. Anyway, let's present it. Objection! Yeah. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
No.
Says who?
Logic, bitch.
I saw the camera you set up yesterday, and my eyewitness account is admissible in court as a lawyer.
Even if it wasn't, man, like, you can see what the camera's fucking pointing at. Like,
it was pointed directly at the lake.
Proven by the photo.
You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
Shit, I didn't even think of that.
God damn it, I didn't.
Imagine if she legitimately didn't. Imagine if that was just an oversight on her part.
You can't see the stars reflecting off the lake and use that as you're taking pictures of the meteors?
No. Why would you? No.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. This is important for some reason. Huh?
It will be.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Judge, you're gonna love this, Judge.
Your Honor, take a look at this shit. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? A little thing known as Gordy.
Gordy!
Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Mr. Hart, or Mrs. Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. I'm a Sasquatch girl.
Honestly.
One time, one of them Bigfoots came around my place, and I told them to get. I got out my get stick, and I told them to get on home.
What the fuck is a get stick?
And,
tell me that is a real thing. Tell me that is an actual like term.
Yeah, it's a shotgun.
Oh,
it's a get stick.
I love it. Okay, proceed.
Because you use it to tell someone to get.
Yeah, I understand now. I love it. You may proceed.
I ain't never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see your proof. Oh, let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to take pictures with this Gordy.
We do have proof. It's either the camera or the article. It's one of the two.
I haven't. Proof.
It's another one of those like,
intriguing.
How many times can we present this piece of evidence?
Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. When have I joked around ever?
When did we joke? Yeah.
What is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster?
He must be talking about his the sheet of puns. Yeah, I think it's the camera.
I think it's the camera because it has the text about automatic to picture detection.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Picture detection.
Which is another thing that it's like, yes, you know how how meteor storms just like sound like there's a gun battle going down whenever they occur.
Yeah.
Like that's
always
very common. It's like, holy shit, is there a gang war going on? Nah, it's just the Pleiades, or the Perseid meteor showers just happening. Pleiades is a constellation. They also sound like gunshots, apparently, in my head.
Yeah.
Obviously.
They literally do because they're a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I think that guy has a sword though.
Oh, does he? Well,
yeah, I think
sword fights also sound like no.
I think Constellar Pleiades has a sword.
The
proof, Miss Hart, is in the pudding. The pudding that is your camera.
My camera's made of pudding? No shit.
Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. I wonder why. I guess that's not something you usually associate with the Loch Ness. Is loud
Everyone
gunshot.
knows, again, that whenever Nessie shows up,
it go bang.
It's just, sounds like there's a machine gun firing. Normal shit.
Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Respound?
Respound.
Order. I see. Respounding. I too thought it was a little strange.
Did
yeah,
you?
Sure.
Did you?
Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? You got that city folk training right there? So, smart boy. I was down there trying to take a photo of Gordy. You got me.
Smart boy.
Lawyer boy.
Oh, how many times will Phoenix just be called a boy through the process of these games?
So what, Yankee boy? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Well, to be fair, you have plenty of minutes. Hey!
But, as she so succinctly said, so what?
Actually, I said, nothing. So what?
And I said it correctly. It changes nothing.
Not true. You are hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. I just have to guess what it was.
Just gotta figure it out.
What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. No penalty for perjury, but,
What's perjury?
Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Hold her in contempt of court. Jesus Christ.
Literally. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it.
new testimony.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. The university that I do research.
We're getting right into more lies, just like immediately. Let me talk about all the other lies.
I'm an investigative photographer. And by that I mean I take pictures and try to sell them to people.
Literally true, as far as I know.
Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by that lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Sure.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Objection! The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Actually, I think there is.
Well, I think there isn't.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... why? Was there a contradiction?
I know Phoenix is just like, ordinarily I wouldn't be suspicious, but just because Von Karma doesn't want me to, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first.
That's true.
Wow, I didn't think you would
funny.
admit it.
You understand it is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Lada's new testimony.
Okay.
There we go. We got the
pursuit music.
Then what manner of person are you? Phoenix, you're jumping the gun. I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. Just a stupid joke.
Okay. Okay.
An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Not a, you know. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. It was the book of Revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see.
Judge, I'll take the penalty on that one. I shouldn't have asked.
Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop it would be.
Would it be a single scoop or a double? More importantly, is there a waffle cone?
I had some really nice ice cream from my place yesterday.
Oh, me too. Me too.
I can't even name the place. That's how local it is.
Same actually, I think. But they're really fucking good. What kind of ice cream did you have, out of curiosity?
I just got some nice chocolate ice cream. I was like, I want something classic.
I did too. I went for like an Oreo cookies and cream type thing. It was amazing.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? I knew it's literally on a newspaper, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumors of the Month segment qualifies.
That's
Phoenix.
a local news segment.
Phoenix, my boy. You are the one that bought the magazine issue of Werewolves on the Moon.
That's right, he did. This hypocritical motherfucker.
Maybe he just
Phoenix.
Maybe he just gets it to laugh at it.
Maybe. Yeah. Honestly, that would make me. Yeah.
Literally, he's last month's segment was on.
Go.
Last month's segment was Bigfoot sight on an acorn hill, I believe. He's literally watching it to make fun of it.
Yeah, I think he is. It's just his pastime. You know what? All right, Phoenix.
Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper for real. The one you hold in your hand that you show the court? The one that you held? That one?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you got me on that.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so camping out by the lake. Have you heard that song, the like, and I parked down by the lake, 80 miles from Santa Fe. It's a lake that's park, and a park that's where it's at. It's like, it's just the whole song is just repetitions on the theme of I'm parked down the lake 80 miles from Santa Fe, and that's all the lyrics.
The bit I've been doing with a lot of heart, basically.
Yeah. If you have not listened to that song, go look it up. Do yourself a favor. It's amazing. It's one of those like actually fantastic songwriting, like melodically, musically, all that shit, but the lyrics are just that and variations on that.
That's why you put an automatic sensor on your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. See, at the university that I do research at, the research university that I research at.
The ones that you don't actually go to?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, just checking.
It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night.
Which is not actually an answer to the question, but alright.
Yeah, sure. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarmed with competitors. Not like the newspaper would have already brought them.
It's like, you mean the reason that you were there being public doesn't count? Fucking hell.
Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. I mean, considering the pictures you've taken for this case.
I'd take the second-rate shutterbugs, thanks. They're at least a class or two above you.
Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually...
Objection! Shut up, Mr. Wright! I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Literally, how is this irrelevant? If the person is hiding something from the court, that is relevant.
Shut up! 9!
Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet.
Obviously. But I'm going to keep her quiet as well.
Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gun. Fake Southerner detected. Fake Southerner
Fake
detected.
Southerner, yeah.
Never heard a gunshot. Fake Southerner.
Yeah.
Maybe she grew up in like one of the cities. Like maybe she's from Charlotte.
Yeah. Or maybe like she is in the original, she's actually from Osaka. I don't know. I don't know what violence is like in Osaka.
Yeah, Japan doesn't have a lot of guns.
It does not. So it makes more sense.
The more
there.
rural areas have more guns because they have
that
like
is always true.
Wild animals and shit. You gotta shoot.
That is just generally accurate. Like, oh man, it's like in Hot Fuzz. You've seen Hot Fuzz, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they go out to the guy's barn that's just filled with weaponry. It's like, all right. It's like an ocean mine just hanging out.
You never know when you're gonna need one.
You never know.
It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat.
Really?
There wasn't much else to look at? Yep, no Gordy. I don't know, if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she wasted any time looking at the boat. What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
What is a hush puppy?
Oh, hush puppies are so fucking good.
Yeah. But somehow I doubt that Von Karma knows what they are.
Nah. They don't have cornmeal over in Germany. They probably do now, but I don't think there's many traditional meals with cornmeal in Germany.
Corn's a New World thing. I don't think that they're, yeah.
Obviously, it was brought over to a lot of places, and they probably use it. But I don't know if they're using cornmeal. They might be using corn, but I don't know if they're using cornmeal over in Europe very often. Hey, Europeans, I know there's a couple of you. Shout out in the comment, even if you're from like some place like England or something, but even if you're from something like that, tell us about your corn.
If you are across the pond, so to speak, tell us about your corn experiences.
Tell us about your corn meal experiences.
Yes.
I don't care if you ate a corn cob once. I want to know. I want to know about your corn meal.
Yeah, fuck that. We just want to know about the corn meal.
I want to know if you're grinding up corn and using it to bake baked goods like cornbread and hush puppies.
This is important. Anyway,
God, I should make corn. I should make some hush puppies. Anyways, then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot.
Okay.
I better find it. Oh, yeah, I should press on that.
Yeah,
I should go back and press on that real quick.
Yeah, although the one before it was the one that Phoenix was like, I should present evidence here. So
yeah,
we'll
he's like,
to that.
Hey, present evidence on this one, player.
Hey, player.
Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. Lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore neither.
You were on the shore.
Better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat gun karma any other way. It has to be something.
Okay, so second to last comment was when we were told... Okay, so that's the one that Phoenix pointed out to us. And what do we have as evidence?
There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time. And we have...
Is this gonna be Gordy? Like, is this gonna be the Gordy article again? The like whole like, you'd be scanning the lake.
I feel like it has to be.
Yeah, I think it's gotta be Gordy.
I don't think anything else really matches this.
Nah, it's Misty Faye for sure. It's Misty Faye.
DJ Stenographer agrees.
Yay! Thank you,
Miss
DJ
Hart.
Stenographer.
No problem.
Yeah, that's Ati. Thank you.
Were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it.
Way to call yourself out.
I agree. Any normal person would. I know what you are, though.
Fucking weirdo.
But you are far from normal. All right, screenshot
Totally
this one.
Not a normie.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what.
You also said you did earlier in your testimony. Just saying. She was like, I scanned the whole lake.
You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Yeah,
she did say something about that earlier, didn't she? Are we not on Rhubarb anymore? I guess we're actually listening now.
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
I'm
you
sorry,
testified. Rhubarb over here. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. And that's what you were doing. And binoculars don't have a very wide field of view.
They do not.
And no peripheral vision.
They also suck if they're not correctly in focus with whatever you're trying to look at.
Yeah, they're very hard to actually scan things with. You gotta know what you're looking for.
They're not just enhanced sight at all angles. It's like, no, this is now impossible to see, but I can see this fine. It's
let me twist these a little bit here. There we go. You know. Well. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might have been out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a murderer. Well, I don't want. No, I'm not a murderer. I'm not a murderer. I could be a witness to a murder and all.
Oh yeah, that's bad. Listen, that's the reason I hate her. Like, every other witness that gets up there,
they think they saw it.
However annoying they are, they have a reason to be up there. But Lada's just like, I want to be on the witness stand. I guess I will say anything to get myself up there. What a fucking piece of shit. Like, as Maya said earlier, this is life and death. Fuck you, Lada. Just fuck you and everything you stand for.
Yeah, she's extremely annoying.
Yeah. And she doesn't get better. At least Larry, who's also sucks, let's be real, but at least Larry has some redeeming moments from time to time. Lana just continues to be useless and annoying.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw that out there. Okay, I'm done. For now.
I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
She really wants to see Edgeworth Bird.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Objection! Witness, that's enough. Holy Jesus Christ, you've had a long day. Shut your pie hole, as you call it.
Shut my what? Shut my hoo-ha?
No, your pie hole. Jesus Christ.
What was she gonna say? She took the photo and... what? Wait a second.
Flashback.
She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but it should show us who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse.
Phoenix, that'll happen anyway.
What should I do? Show that shit.
That's already what's going to happen, Phoenix. The stakes
Show
are the
that
same.
shit, buddy.
Buddo.
Miss Hart, look at this photograph. Insert thing.
Insert the thing.
You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection! Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about?
It doesn't exist.
You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place.
Oh
God
my
damn.
fucking God.
You old fool.
Fuck me. I told you.
What's the meaning of this?
They all do this.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Objection! The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied.
Oh, fuck
the witness
me.
will show the enlargement to the court. I want to see this penis enlargement. I mean, picture enlargement. Here it
Judge,
is.
you know that this is not a penis, right?
Well, we still can't see who's firing in this, so Edgeworth is guilty. Pow pow.
Yep.
It could be defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Okay. Happy now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. That's definitely the reason.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination...
Is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Happy to be of service. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence.
Where was that? Did you present that at some point and I missed it?
Shut up! A decisive witness.
Where was that person? I didn't see anyone like that.
Okay, I admit that's one I might have gone a little far. But that could possibly be required.
Nothing, of course. Unfortunately, you presented none of those.
In my defense, I thought the witness would be a little smarter. You can't hold me accountable for that, but...
Even though you presented none of those, I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
I'll say fuck.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. I'm the hero of the story. Everything's supposed to revolve around me and I win all the time.
Get to it, Phoenix. Be the hero.
There
Make the magic
has
happen.
to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? object to the
I think
enlargement?
I think it's got to be the enlargement because
there's something weird in that.
Yeah, I think if we show other evidence, they're just like, well, we've seen the other evidence. Fuck you.
Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Rhubarb. There's definitely a rhubarb in there somewhere.
There's some rhubarb in there, I think. Hey, can we get some of that rhubarb? There's no rhubarb. Why does everyone think there's rhubarb?
No more rhubarb. Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
Oh, we get to point at it. So yeah, what is weird about this photo? Can you figure it out, audience? Because
can you?
I think Ian already knows. I'm just
Hey,
based
audience.
on what's going on here.
A clue? Did you say there's a clue? Where's the clue?
Right there. Is it
Right here?
Yeah.
Is it here?
Yeah, it's right there. Oh man, I wish we could do like a who's that Pokemon and then cut to break and then come back and it's like it's the left hand.
That would actually be a reason for me to get advertisements.
Yeah, seriously.
On YouTube,
so we can
I can
Who's That
place the
Pokemon
advertisements.
Please. Audience, would you forgive us for that? Because you got to admit that'd be fucking hilarious. The best joke anyone has ever done on YouTube.
Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand.
There's a clue there, Your Honor. A Blue's Clues, if you will.
Blues Clues, Blues Clues. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does that? Does what? Huh? Who? Where?
Blue's Clues.
Let me show you.
That's whose. It's Blue's.
I'll
The
show
clues
you
are
the
Blue's.
evidence the left hand contradicts.
It is.
Now,
Okay,
important
there's a lot
piece.
going on with this pistol, by the way. Just also while we're looking at
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Fucking fired 3 times. And nobody's
times.
ever brought that up.
We have not talked about that yet.
And like, lot is saying like, oh, it was. I heard 2 of them.
I know.
What's
We
the
have-
other one?
There's a lot going on here, people, but for now, let's start with the whole bear's prints from Edgeworth's right hand thing.
Whereas the picture, as we look over here, shows that's a left hand. If you're not good at telling right and left apart,
Yeah.
that's a left hand.
That
It
is
makes
indeed
an
a left
L
hand.
if you
hold the
put out your
Yep.
your pointer and your thumb. It'll make an L instead of a backwards L.
Yep. That's how you
Imagine if the right hand made an R.
That
That'd
would
be
be
fucked
fucking
up.
awful. If like you held up your pointer finger and thumb on your right
It
hand and it
curled
was
out.
like suddenly an R, it's like Jesus Christ. That would make me believe in intelligent design right there.
The right hand is designed to hold a banana in it.
Makes
All
an
right.
R. So that you can
Makes-
just figure
you-
out which
put-
is the right and left.
You put the banana in the loop of the R.
I want a
The
banana
evidence, the evidence is clear, although you could see it. It's not see-through. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand.
I mean, the evidence is opaque, but it is clear in never mind. Listen, Your Honor. Look.
However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand.
Oh.
You know, his jackin' hand. Ergo.
Ipso facto sum. I got to say it.
Okay, Edgeworth. All right.
Edgeworth's just freaking out from the odds. Like, finally, he's done that to me every time.
All right. Okay. All right. That's enough.
Calm down.
All right, you're good. I'm talking about your jackin' hand. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Or he used his left hand. Wait, no, wait. The printout didn't say that.
No, but then it would have been his left hand's fingerprints, so it's not. It's just definitely not. It's fine.
Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law.
Yeah, we're okay now. We got our rhubarb pie that we wanted, so we'll chill
All right, good.
while we're eating. But after that, Oh, we're gonna go off.
All right. I'll have my gavel ready. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. So, not guilty.
Should be the thing you say next.
However, this leaves us with a
Leaves us with a what, Your Honor?
This leaves us with a rather large problem.
Okay, thank you.
If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot the victim?
Precisely.
Well, that's not my problem. I'm a defense attorney.
No, it is your problem.
I'm not a fucking prosecutor or a detective.
No,
so
you have to figure it out.
Not my
Unless you
problem
can
at
put forth someone else, it's still Edgeworth.
All right, it's you. How about that? You have fun figuring it out.
No, it's not me. Someone else. Maybe it's still Edgeworth. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lakes that night. But who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Larry!
Larry Butts, that piece of shit.
You know, so I knew something smelled. And you know what they say? When something smells, it's usually the butts. All right,
I appreciate that they don't say it's always the butts. Like they're putting like a proper qualifier on that. It's very nice.
There is only one explanation remaining. Because Letta Hart is too incompetent to do it.
Okay, Zevi agree, yes.
The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. And then he wiped his fingerprints from the gun. Order.
Yeah, we finished our pie, now we're gonna go fucking off.
So, you were saying that the victim committed suicide? Suicide. Feeling dead inside. Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. Not guilty.
Objection! I am so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Just kidding, I'm not. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? A meteor? Is that like the things that Lana...
No, a meter.
Lana was...
No, she wasn't researching them. Keep it fucking straight. And also, it's a meter. Listen, I know we're in the States and you're just apparently allergic to the metric system. But a meter.
Yes. That's 3 feet.
No, it's not. But okay, good enough. There is no way it could have been suicide.
Maybe he has long arms. Have you measured his arms?
They're not a meter long.
Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure on the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Did you, though?
Robert's autopsy report.
I love updating the autopsy report. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Fuck all of you.
Yeah, that one's fair, Judge.
Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend the proceedings for this trial for this day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter, because I'm not going to do it, and then the police aren't going to do it.
Gumshoe's like, I can still investigate, Your Honor. No, it's going to be the defense and the prosecution. Gumshoe.
Understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned.
I like to give some voice whenever there's an ellipsis, and for Von Karma, I can never think of anything other than an angry growl.
Yeah. Definitely.
Look at him.
Yeah. December 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Woo, that was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, Wright.
Well, way to look at the bright side.
Although I am now starting to understand how frustrated you get when you've proven that someone couldn't do it, and then that person remains on trial.
Mm-hmm. It's really stupid, isn't it? Maybe you rethink.
I have a new perspective on the subject now, yes.
Maybe we should rethink this entire court system we have and try something different.
I will consider it after we're done here.
How about in like maybe like 7 years?
That seems like a good time, yes. Anyway, for the time being.
But what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then ooh, the shooter was at a meter away too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around.
It's not funny.
Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth?
Yes, I would die on the spot.
I'm gonna start an earthquake, Edgeworth, just for that.
No. That's so rude. Why would you do Also, how?
Powers. Will powers. I'm gonna have him jump on a fault line.
Will Powers' punch on the fault line makes an earthquake.
He's gonna give it a samurai slap.
I'll do the samurai slap for you, Phoenix. Then no problem.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep. And that's how earthquakes happen, kids.
And then Edgeworth is just in a ball.
No. Yo, poor Edgeworth.
I requisitioned a transcript of Lana's entire testimony. I'm only going to use one part of it.
Literally, yeah.
I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Got the bang, bang, bang like the beat of the drum.
Mm-hmm. To be continued.
Do-do-do-do-do.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. We finished the first day in court. We only got one little penalty because Von Karma's a piece of shit. And yeah.
That's true. And now we could overwrite this.
Yep.
Over Phoenix write this.
Perfect.
And that's the episode. Bye, people.
Bye. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Why don't you like, share, subscribe, maybe ring the bell to get notifications. I also have Jasper here. Go follow Jasper. Where can we find you?
Yeah, I'm just getting started out in terms of all the streaming and YouTube stuff. But you can find me by looking up Mighty Nitty. Mighty spelled the way you'd expect. Nitty, N-I-T-T-Y, over on Twitch and YouTube.
Perfect. And you can
Maybe
find me.
Maybe there'll be something there eventually.
Well, I hope they go and check it out. And you can find me wherever I may roam. Vampire Iain, everywhere you know. You can also use my TCG Player affiliate link to get any single sealed product or accessories, all while supporting the channel at the same time. Join the Patreon, do all the wonderful things, and I'll see you next time. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye!